VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to Season 7 of the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk, along with co-host, 7 years of doing this together, Curtis Stock. Welcome to 2025 VIP Golf Show, buddy.
Yeah, spring is here.
Golf
season is here. It's the perfect time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. Weather's been great so far. But thanks to everyone for tuning in, whether you're watching live now on YouTube, listening on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, or you're following along, watching later on in the week. We appreciate your support of the show and love that you tune in to us each and every week. If you want to be part of the show, you can do that by texting in to 780-218-9999. This week, as always, another fabulous lineup here on the show. In a couple minutes, we're going to be talking with Rob Wilson, owner of VIP Golf, title sponsor of the show. Always great having him on the show. In segment 2, a little different than what we normally do, I was fortunate enough to just be at Augusta at the Masters last month. So we're going to talk about the Masters, that great tournament that was. Stocker's been there a couple times himself as well over the years. Segment number 3, something fun that we're doing this year. We all talked last year on the show about how our producer, Zachary Kubusch, absolutely stinks at golf, but we've got him working with Cam Martens, arguably the top instructor in all of Canada. Going to see what he can do this summer to get Zach hitting the golf ball better. We're going to chat in segment 4 with Ali Deeb from the Country Club Tour. And then always our open segment in segment 5, and in our final segment 6, we're going to talk with Blair McDowell, General Manager, Executive Golf Professional at the Northern Bear Golf and Country Club. Our question of the week this week. So we want you to chime in on the text, on the Nasty Chat. Let us know your thoughts on this. Stalker and I will do the same in our open segment. What did you do over the winter that will help your golf game this season? This segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. Hey, Stalker, I pulled a line out of your book when the Elks went hog wild on July 1st with all those signings.
Yeah.
They were 19-1 to win the Grey Cup. And I put a bunch of money down on it, and now they're down to like 9-1.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so that's a Stalker move, isn't it?
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah, good timing for sure. Well, excited to welcome in Rob Wilson to the show, owner of VIP Golf, long-time title sponsor of our show. You're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning out there in Kelowna, Rob. Looking good.
I have been, yeah. I'm good to go. Working for the last couple hours here, early morning out in Kelowna. And just getting the stuff done. I get the opportunity to take my son out for a racing course today out at Area 27. It's the track out at Oliver. So he's got a 2-hour course out there. Going to learn how to drive a little F1 go-kart.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to jump in too?
I don't know if I can. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm allowed or not, but I'll definitely be there. Maybe white knuckling a little bit on the sidelines as I watch him rip around. But should be a fun day. He's 11 years old.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be quite old enough to be having that experience yet, but yeah, he'll be. You'll be a little nervous on that one, I'm sure.
They get him started early, so it's a fun opportunity. And then we got a race back to Kelowna. I'm caddying for him in a golf tournament this afternoon, junior golf tournament.
Wow, that's awesome. A full day ahead for you. Well, we appreciate your time and joining us today. And obviously by now, I would hope that most people listening to our show are familiar with VIP Golf. But for those who have not heard of it, tell us all about it and exactly how it works, Rob.
Yeah, we've been around now for, if you can believe it, Mary, this is our 23rd season that we're going into. So, I mean, a lot of people are familiar with it. For those who aren't, we're basically a membership club. We're just... we have a certain number of courses under our umbrella. You purchase a membership from us. It costs anywhere from the $450 to $550 a year, depending on what time you buy. And what that gets you is access to our inventory that we own in the golf courses. In turn, we resell that to our members for a preferred member rate, we call it. And it averages anywhere from 30 to 60% off, depending on where you're playing. What time of day you're playing, and obviously what day you're playing. Weekends can be a little more expensive, but It's just it's a great program, especially if you're new to the city and you want to find that golf course that you'd like to join. It's a good way to get involved and really test your game at all the golf courses in the area, and and save some money while you're doing it. So it's a good program.
A lot of my friends are members of VIP Golf and wouldn't have it any other way. How many courses do they have access to?
So right now we upped our course count this year. We had a bunch of living out in Kelowna. I moved here last year, so I managed to get most of the courses on board up here. Right now, I think we're up to 92 courses that are available within our platform. The majority of them are in the Edmonton area or Calgary area. That's our membership base. And, they range anywhere from, so we have some private courses in Calgary, which are available, semi-private, public courses, to our resort courses, our big resort courses down at Banff and Canmore and Stewart Creek and or Cameron area. And we also have, good access to the BC Rocky courses. I know a lot of Albertans like to head down to BC and Windermere area, Cranbrook. We've got all the courses down there. So we've got a wide spectrum of where you can play and, the kind of course that you prefer to play. So we got you covered.
Are there any restrictions on when or where you can play?
We do have some restrictions. Obviously, weekends are busy. Golf's getting, it's getting very popular. So we do have a few weekend restrictions, and that entails mostly what we charge. So, I mean, if you want to play before noon, 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, be prepared to pay a little bit more. We're still offering a preferred rate. But as far as restrictions on play go, we don't have any of that. If you're a member of VIP Golf, you can play as much as you want, play as many courses as you want. There's no restriction on play. It's not like a coupon book where you buy it, you play your favorite course, and that coupon's gone, and you got to go somewhere else. You're welcome to play wherever you want, when you want. It's just, the booking window would be what the restriction is. The biggest one for some members. If you're booking last minute, just like finding a tee time, you got to be flexible. I mean, we do guarantee to have room open for you somewhere close to you. If you're booking last minute, like I said, flexibility might be required. But if you're, the early bird gets the worm. If you're booking when the tee sheet's open, Bob's your uncle. You're good to go.
What are your conditions like out there? I know out here, every course I played has been in really good shape.
Well, where I am right now, Kelowna, we've been open for a while, and the courses are great. I mean, you can't go wrong. The greens are rolling, 11 and a half already.
Oh.
I teach. I'm actually the coach for the Special Olympics golf team here in Kelowna, and we just had our weekly lesson. We had it up there last night, and we do it at the Harvest, which I'd like to thank them online here. The Harvest, they've been great for us. And, the course is just in fantastic shape, and it's like that for most of the courses around here. So one of the true benefits of living in the Okanagan now.
Is Bruce Vermey still at the Harvest?
Bruce is, yeah. Bruce is a beauty, yeah.
Oh, awesome. I went to college with him in San Diego. You'll have to say hi to him for me.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I'm going to see him later today at the junior golf tournament.
Oh, that's
caddy
awesome.
for Nash, so I'll definitely say hi to him.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And Bruce is a great guy.
Well, share with us how exactly your members go about booking tee times with VIP Golf.
Yeah, the booking tee times is very easy. There's no difference rate, basically. As a member, you're booking your own tee times at the golf course, as you know, Murray. We've been doing that for years. There's one extra step, and that's booking your payment. And that's what my members or VIP Golf members do. They book their own tee times at the golf course, and then they pop on our app, and they basically just book their payment or their green fee through us. And when they show up at the golf course, they say they're with VIP Golf, show a valid ID, a driver's license or something like that. The course has the information. There's no payment at the course. You just go play. And then we charge our VIP Golf members on their account for the preferred member rate. So it's same booking procedures, book your own tee time at the golf course, and book your payment through us. Away you go.
Does VIP Golf host any tournaments?
We don't host actual per se tournaments, but we do have special event days. Now, we have one coming up in Banff on May 19th. It's a holiday Monday, 9 a.m. shotgun. We got the whole golf course booked. We have 144 players already smacked in there, so it is sold out now. But it's a great opportunity. We allow our members to bring as many guests as they want, or non-members, at the rate that we charge. So I believe the Banff one, the regular charge for that time of year, I think is $259 this year. We're charging $189, so basically $60 off a player. It adds up, and you can imagine you're saving that $60 per round throughout the season. You play 30 rounds, and it adds up. It's a good option. But yeah, we do have events. We have one in Calgary going on this year, the member guest events. We have a whole bunch at Banff and Stewart Creek and Silvertip this year. And we're always looking, if there's a course out there and you want to add an event, give me a call and we see what we can do. We can definitely fill some downtime for you, or put a little event together. We'd love to do that.
Is there anything new for 2025?
Well, the newest addition for 25 would be our Kelowna area. Right. So we teamed up with Predator Ridge. We have stay and play options for our members out there, which is a fantastic opportunity. I know Kelowna is a good destination, especially for our people in Edmonton. I know it seems like every third person I meet in Kelowna here has moved from Edmonton. So it's a good area. But even our non-members, if you're listening, you want to try us out, you're welcome to come give us a call, and we can, if you're heading out to Kelowna, we'd love to set you up with a stay and play out at Predator Ridge. We've got most of the courses out there, so we base our stays at Predator Ridge. Fantastic facility, just top class, world-class accommodations. And then we can tailor a golf package to you where you can play all over the Kelowna Vernon area. The Rise is right close to there. So members, even non-members, if you're looking for a good golf vacation or a getaway with a significant other, give us a call. We'll help you out.
So, Rob, how many rounds of golf would people need to play as a VIP member to make it worth their while? And do you still have memberships available for this year?
Yeah, Murray, I like to say 20 rounds is a sweet spot. I mean, our average break-even point on your membership dues with savings is roughly 10 to 12 rounds, depending on where you're playing. But in order to make it worthwhile, we say 20 rounds is a sweet spot. Most of our members are playing 30 to 40 rounds a year, and that works into some great savings for them, but also gets them the opportunity to play courses that maybe they wouldn't play if they weren't a member, because they're on the list. And they open our app tee sheet, they see what's available. They're like, oh, I've never played here, I'm going to go play the ranch. And it's a good way to share the golfing community within the golf courses. As far as memberships go, we have a few left in Edmonton. Today is the last day for sales in Calgary. We're completely sold out. We're expecting the Edmonton sales and the membership to be done by midweek, if not at the very latest next weekend. The weather's been great, so the phones have been banging, and people have been joining the last few days. So it's busy. So if you're interested, get on the horn, ask the questions you want, or our website. But if you are interested, don't wait, because they're gone.
I gotta go to Predator Ridge this year. I haven't been there for a few years, and love that course.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's a great course, Stalker. I played it last year in this tournament. Ken Holland hosts this tournament called the Derby, and I played out there as a 4-day tournament. And man, that course is it's just a fantastic facility. Brad's done such a good job.
No question. So let us know if our listeners are wanting to jump in and get a VIP membership here in the next few days. Hit us up with your website and phone number, so how they can do that.
Yeah, best contact and all the information is available on the website, www.vipgolf.ca. We've got most of our courses listed on there. There's a couple that we keep hidden, some private facilities that are only available to our members when they get inside the platform. But that's the best source of information, vipgolf.ca. If you have specific questions that you can't find on there, give us a call, 866-520-GOLF. We're here pretty much all the time, and we answer questions. And if you have anything that you'd like to know specifically, don't be shy. Give us a call, and we'll help you out.
Awesome. Well, one last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what did you do over the winter that'll help your golf game this season?
Not too much.
Drink some beer, probably, hey? Or some
Drink
wine.
some beer, but no, I spend a lot of time in the gym, 5 or 6 days a week, and it really helps out with the golf game, especially with I've got a bad back, so keeping yourself in shape and moving that body and just keeping yourself ready is I find the best way to get ready for the golf season. Other than going to the simulators, we definitely play some sim golf. And just installed a putting green in my backyard for the first time ever. So I get my kids out there. So being here in Kelowna, we have the luxury of, being able to use that most months during the winter, maybe not in February and late January, but definitely we get a run there where we could practice our putting and short game, which we all know is super important.
Yeah. A short winter out there, no question. Well, thanks very much again for your time, Rob. Appreciate it. And obviously, we appreciate your support of our show as well. So have a great day, and let's get those VIP memberships sold out this week.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah, congratulations on the show, guys. Murray, fantastic job. I love it. And it's good to see you guys doing it for another year, and I hope it's going to carry on. So thanks for having me. Appreciate being the sponsor, and we'll be chatting soon. Take care, guys.
All good.
Yeah,
thanks very much, Rob. And there's no question we're on Edmonton Sports Talk. We're going nowhere. I'm going to do this till I'm as old as you, maybe older. All right.
That's
on the other
pretty old.
side of the break, we are going to talk all things Masters from the tournament last month, where I was fortunate enough to be there. So stay with us. Looking forward to keep doing this. It's so much fun. Love it, Stalker.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, your golf game stays hot indoors. With the $50 Golf Summer Pass from Country Club Tour, enjoy free indoor golf all summer long at the CCT Indoor Golf Center, right in downtown Edmonton. Tee off on over 90 world-class courses with 28 cutting-edge Unicourse simulators, rain or shine. Or just fine-tune your game on the virtual driving range. Offer valid till June 30th, and you can play from May 1st to September 30th. Your best golf season starts indoors. Visit countryclubtour.com to grab your pass today.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Addy Zero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Addy Zero ZG. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Addy Zero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
Get fit with TaylorMade Golf's ultimate custom club fitting experience. The TaylorMade Performance Lab in Woodbridge unites golfers with a personalized fitting session and tailor-made equipment to optimize your game. Highly trained master fitters take an in-depth look at the golf swing utilizing industry-leading technology. Book your fitting experience now to cover all your custom needs from driver to putter. Free gift with booking. Get fit. Optimize your game at the TaylorMade Performance Lab. Visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, along with Curtis Stock. If you want to jump in and be part of the show, you can text us in at 780-218-9999. A couple of texts to get to. Welcome back for another great season, boys. Golf and playoff hockey. It doesn't get any better than this. From Scuba Steve, you were saying the same thing as we kicked off the show. Great time of year, isn't it, with hockey and basketball playoffs too?
Yeah,
there's a lot of good stuff going on, and you were all happy. The Derby was yesterday too, and
the Kentucky Derby was yesterday in the mud at Louisville, and didn't win, but came close.
Yeah. Another text to Scuba Steve chimed in again. What did I do? Not too much. I'm almost Stalker's age. Oh boy.
102.
So upright and above ground is about it, as long as I can still swing a club. And that's a great attitude, no doubt. Oh, here's another one. Murray is a true. One of the things about TV does no justice to at Augusta National is the elevation changes. I've heard multiple people who have said this. And yeah, we're going to get into that right now. I was sitting in my office one day. Well, I'll go back to this. 7 years ago, when my wife was pregnant, I got invited to go to the Masters by Club Car. My wife was 9 months pregnant. And my wife says, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You got to go. I mean, what an amazing wife I have, right? And it was me that said, having a kid's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity too. For me, it was, because I only have Luke. And so I said no. And I said to my wife at that time, the world's going to do me a solid, and someday I'm going to get another invite. And I'm sitting in my office this winter, and my phone rings, and it's somebody from Easy Go, the golf cart company. Says, I said, yeah, what's up? He says, well, I'm hoping this is a good news phone call. I'm like, oh, all right. I like good news. He goes, like to offer you the opportunity to go to the Masters. I'm like, pardon? What? Shocking. And he said, yeah, I want to invite you to the Masters. It's full VIP. You have access to Berkman's place, and which I had no idea what it was.
Right.
And I'm just like, I'm almost speechless. I'm like, holy crap. He said, all I need to know for now is yes or no.
Yeah.
This time I wasn't consulting my wife. I'm like, yes, I'm going. And so anyways, what absolute dream it was to get to go. I know you've been a few times and it's really, people ask, did it meet your expectation? It blows away every expectation you could ever have, even though the expectation is through the roof. Wouldn't you say, Stalker?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I first went to my first Masters, I was walking through the gravel parking lot and through this chute, through the bamboo chutes that were laying on the ground, and I thought, boy, TV does a lot for
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, this is just terrible.
Well, I didn't get to see that part because I got shuttled into this VIP place, but yeah.
But then you get to the course and you get through the gates and you look down below and there's Augusta National and then it's out of this world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
but the guy was talking about the elevation changes. Is that what you found the most?
Well, yeah, and like the elevation changes are very significant, but especially number 6, the par 3, 200 and some yards. It's at least 100-foot drop from tee to green, and you do not get that on TV. So 100%, and also the slopiness of the greens. You can tell they're slopey,
but not that much.
Not that much.
No,
unbelievable. But so I ended up inviting Derek Senko, a superintendent at the ranch. He's been with us at the ranch for over 25 years, and what a treat for me to even be able to invite him to come. And he had to pick his jaw off the floor when I asked him if he wanted to come with me to the Masters. But him and I were on the same page. We decided we wanted to walk. The first thing we want to get there bright and early and walk 1 through 18, just to get the flow of the course and get a feel for it as it is. And we got there so early that only a couple groups had teed off.
Yeah.
And so we got out in front of everybody and we literally, sure, there was a few people around, but we literally got to walk the course like almost by ourselves.
Yeah. The first time I went, I did the same thing, walk the course.
Amazing. So this experience, I got to hear yours. We're walking down number 11, 515-yard par 5. It bends to the right. You see the water at the green and there's the green. And then, we're like, oh my God. Take a little bit more of a step and like, you just sit there in awe. You're standing at Amen Corner, the most iconic spot on the most iconic golf course in the world, and you're there. It's like we were just sitting there like, pinch me. Is this even real?
Yeah.
Is that what when you walk the course, is that kind of what you thought when you got to that point? Or?
Yeah, no, I think that it was the whole course in its entirety that blew me away. But if I had one thing that blew me away more than anything else, it's how narrow the tee shot is on 18. It feels like it's 6 feet wide. I don't know how you get it through there.
Yeah. Well, 11 too. 11's narrow too.
Narrow's 2 with the water there on the
off the tee, it's really narrow, but yeah. So 18, that was one of your biggest ones, eh? Well, that's interesting for sure. And
it's really uphill.
So after we walked the course, we went back to this Berkman's Place that we had, and I got to tell, this absolutely crazy experience. There's 3 replica greens behind Berkman's Place that only people that are in Berkman's Place get to go to. Replica of 7, 14, 16. Okay. You walk down this little path into this fancy hut, and there's every single high-end putter, Scotty Cameron, TaylorMade, Ping, whatever you want. Pick the most expensive putter you want to go putt with, and they give you a Pro V1 logoed with Augusta on it. And then you walk out onto these greens. They're identical to the greens of the course, cut exactly the way they are in the tournament. And then the caddy for the members during the week are on these greens and they'll work with you. So everyone, that's iconic putt that Tiger Woods hit on number 16. Here's where his ball was. There's where the pin is. Hit the putt for a while.
Yeah, see if you can make one.
You're like, are you kidding me? Like that experience was out of this world. And like just things like they'd say, oh, try this putt here. Where do you think you'd hit it? And I'm a golf pro. I know what I'm doing. I mean, okay, I think I put here. And this one putt in particular, the caddy was like, no. Walks 20 feet further right and says, die the ball at my feet. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I had a little pace on it at his feet, not much. And it took the corner. And because I had that little bit of pace, it ran like 15 feet past. And oh my gosh. But what an experience that part was. And, then we were out on the course. We stayed at 15 for a while. And Rory on Friday, he was just kind of humming along in the tournament, ho-hum. And he hit it in the trees right on 13, hit a cutout from the trees onto the green, makes the putt. Derek and I were right there when that happened. And it's like, oh my God, like how incredible was it to be there in that moment? And then, we went and watched at Amen Corner for a while. We went and watched at 16 for a while. And, just absolutely a credible trip of a lifetime, Stalker. It's
everybody, if you get a chance, take it, go there.
Yeah.
It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. And the other piece to our trip that was just incredible is that there's that ladies tournament the week before.
Right.
Where the first 2 rounds are played at a golf course, a swanky private club down there called Champions Retreat Golf Club. The final round's played at Augusta National. I happen to be buddies with a guy who's a member at Champions Retreat. And so he texts me before we get down there and says, hey, like, tell me your schedule. I'm going to be there too. Invite you out to Champions Retreat and hang out and whatnot. So on the Wednesday and Thursday, we were at Champions Retreat all day. There's big, huge mansions on the property that rent out for $85,000 a week.
Oh, yeah, that's nice and cheap.
And so the people that are staying in these houses are PGA Tour players and their families, the richest of the rich people in America, CEOs of big companies and things like that. And then at night, they lit up the driving range.
Oh, yeah.
And so you could hit balls in the range with all the TrackMan technology. They lit up the putting green and made it like a mini golf course. Food stations everywhere, booze stations everywhere. And so people walking around doing this are PGA Tour players and their families, the richest of the rich people in America, and me.
And you.
I'm like,
Get right in.
what am I doing here? Like, but that experience too was, just absolutely incredible to get to hang out at that property for. It's 27-hole golf course, 9 holes by Palmer, 9 holes by Nicklaus, 9 holes by Player.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go, like I got to go on the entire golf course, and it is so cool just seeing the differences in the dynamic of the holes by the different designers. So
I'm sure.
like that's such a cool spot. And, so the overall experience from the moment we got there until the moment we left was just like I was saying earlier, when you have these trips or something going on in your life where your expectations are way up here, they almost never get met.
No.
This jumped so far beyond it, and you would say the same, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, it's an iconic place. It's beautiful beyond belief, really. I mean, they get the azaleas to bloom at just the right time of the year. Every hole is named after a tree. It's just out of this world. And the shots that you got to pull off.
Yeah, it's not an easy golf course.
No.
Not an easy golf course by a long shot. And the greens, though, it's still, to me, it comes down to the greens at this place. And I've said this to so many people since I've been there, and I'd love to know your opinion on it. I say the average golfer, a 20 to 25 handicapper or more, if they put their ball on the green, at a spot on the green that's a further spot away from where the hole is, they're not shooting par on the golf course.
No, definitely not.
No chance. A 20 to 25 handicapper is going to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 putt more greens than they're going to 3-putt. I don't know 16, that they would 2-putt.
16, you could 8-putt.
Well, exactly. I watched a guy. We're right beside the green. Pins like from me to Zach away from us. A PGA Tour player 4-putted it from 10 feet.
I'm not surprised.
So if he does that, a 25 handicapper is going to do what?
Yeah.
And even the short putts. If you miss a 3-footer and you're in the wrong spot, you're 25 feet away again.
Yeah.
So it is just, the greens are nuts.
Yeah.
And false fronts too, a lot of false fronts. And you don't necessarily see a little bit on some holes. You see that on TV where a guy will hit the ball on the green and then it'll roll off and roll off and roll off a ways. You see that a little bit, but there's a lot of holes with the false fronts like that. And there's just so many little intricacies and bunkers. The bunkers are so deep.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where's the guy hitting right now? And he's in the bunker and it's so deep, you can't even see him. And some of the fairway bunkers are like that too.
Yeah.
That are just so deep. But yeah, like I was saying to Stalker earlier, I had no idea that Easy Go had this set up. They had a VIP house, a big, huge mansion, a block or a mile from the golf course that free food, free booze for us in there too, and that Berkman's place. And so when I flip our power carts again in probably 6 years, this is going to be part of the negotiation now. It's going to be, okay, absolutely, I'll write you another massive check for power carts, but I'm going to the Masters again, and I'm sure they'll say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to the Masters was 1994 for Lozaball. I saw Lozaball winning 2 Tiger Woods victories. But the first time I got there, I remember the cab driver picked me up at the airport and said, "Where to?" And I said, "Such and such motel on Boy Scout Road." The guy went, I said, "What does mean?" He said, "How much you paying?" I said, $200 a night. He said, $19.99 regular. It was not one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, I guess it's not the most beautiful place. It's just an iconic place for golf,
Right.
is what it is. And then, just real quickly, because we got to get to break, but what a tournament. Rory.
Oh, my God.
So special.
Yeah. I mean, and he starts off with a 2-stroke lead, and that's gone on the first hole with a double bogey. And, I mean, he said himself it was a roller coaster ride, but I mean, it was like a guy jumping out of a plane in a parachute, and the lines get tangled, and you get them untangled just in time.
Yeah. Well, I got to say, like, I was back on my couch on Sunday watching it with my wife and her parents. And when the emotion of Rory winning that, and I felt that emotion, but just the fact that I was there and was part of it, saw him make that eagle on 13, and it was emotional for me because it's just such a special place, and what a special tournament it was, and for him to win it in the way that he did and whatnot was absolutely awesome. So a trip of a lifetime. I'm never going to forget that one, and you'll never forget yours there either.
No.
All right, on the other side of the break, I was mentioning this off the top. Zachary Kubusch, our producer, he sucked at golf last year, and we're working with Cam Martens, and we're going to make him a golfer. We're going to talk with Cam. We're going to talk with Zach and see how it's going. Stay with us. This is a VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
It's back. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right. Your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? The PGA of Canada professionals in Alberta know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're your most trusted resource for getting more out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your local pro today. A quick text to get to. Good morning, gentlemen. It's good to see you are back for another season. It's always good to hear what's happening on the local golf scene. Unless Scotty hurts himself making ravioli again. Can't see anyone beating him today. Do you?
No.
No. 8-stroke lead for Scotty Scheffler? No.
No.
So we're both going to be 1-0, Stalker.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, there's just absolutely no chance that that's going to happen. And it is now time for the Century Mile Minute. Catch live thoroughbred and quarter horse racing action every Friday and Saturday, plus enjoy exciting slots, electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And what's going on in the horse racing world, Stalker?
Thoroughbred Racing returned to Edmonton to Century Mile yesterday.
Okay, good.
They had it in conjunction with their annual Thoroughbred Awards dinner. And Big Hug, who won everything, Horse of the Year, Best Alberta Bred, and Best Aged Mare, won everything. But we look in this part of the show for horses to watch, horses that can win back at a big price. And I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
I got the program here in front of me from last night. I couldn't believe it. There's a horse called Ghostly Spitfire.
Ghostly Spitfire, okay.
And first of all, he was running against a distance that was way too short for him. He was going 5 furlongs, which is what they start off the year in Alberta at, 5 furlongs, and then gradually move them longer. But this horse did not want any part of 5 furlongs. He broke really bad, lost several lengths. Then he was wide down the backstretch, and he kept coming and coming and coming, and he was going best at the end. He didn't win, but he will win next time out.
Guaranteed. A Stalker guarantee.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll have to see who he's in against. But off that race, he's going to be very tough against whoever he races.
Okay, and quick update on your horse. Anything, when's your horse going to go?
Oh, we don't know. They pulled the shoe off the horse. He was in Phoenix, and there was a big pus pocket in there. And it's no wonder that the horse was very gingerly coming down the stretch all the time and backing up because he was in pain. So I don't know what took so long to diagnose that, but he worked again yesterday. So hopefully Keystone comes back to himself.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to switch into a fun segment we're going to run this year here on the show. The first Sunday all year long, we're going to have Cam Martens, former teacher of the year in Canada, absolutely one of the best teachers in the country from the Windermere Golf and Country Club here in Edmonton. Our producer, Zach Kubusch, he was not much of a golfer because he was a producer on the golf show. He decided he wanted to go to the range and do it. And he was loving the game, but he wasn't that good at it. His score, he gave me heck. I asked, what was that score you shot last year? Was it 183? And he goes, no, don't rip me off. It was 181. Now I'm thinking in there he probably missed a few strokes, don't you think, Stock?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, when you get that high.
It was probably 200 and some.
You never know.
But 181. So
who counts?
I know. If you I've asked him that too, and he goes, well, I wanted to see what I would shoot.
Yeah.
And so I've connected Zach with Cam Martens. They've worked together a couple of times already, and I know we're having a little difficulty getting him on. Where are we at with that, Zach? You just going to get him on the phone?
He's trying the video there. There's some. He has to download the app to join. Just some quirks and some wrinkles in his game, just like my game as well. So yeah.
Okay. So Zach, we'll ask you some questions while you're getting Cam on the line. And if you have trouble with that, just get him on the phone so we can get talking to him too. But you've worked with Cam twice. I want to hear from you how the lessons went. How much time have you spent practicing? Are you happy with the progress after 2 lessons? Fill us in from your side, and when you get Cam locked and loaded in here, we'll get talking with him about what he sees in your game and what he's working on with you.
Well, it's very good, very refreshing. I just want to say thanks for getting me in touch with him. Of course, he's a great person. Like just meeting him right off the hop, just getting to know him and stuff like that. It made it easy. It was a little bit different to have people watch you swing. Like I set up my phone camera so I could take a video of it and look back at it afterwards. But there was some processes that he kind of gave me, like, certain steps we started basic, right? Just to kind of hit a spot, and he just saw my swing, let me go at it. Couldn't really hit the ball that first time that we met, but the second time around, utilizing that one process and one practice that I could do, trying to hit that same exact spot over and over again for consistency to hit the ball right on the face of the club. It worked amazing. Like my game, I guess my game was never really good, but it was already better than it was when I ended last season, or at least it feels like it, more fluid and stuff like that. Then the second time around, we started building up that swing and kind of, bringing it back a little bit and get my body to twist. And it's been really good like that. I haven't been practicing as much as I'd say I'd like to.
All this effort into you got to put some time in.
I know, I got to do it every single day, but I have it readily available for me. So, when I have some time, I don't know, in between periods of the Oilers game or something like that, I pick it up and go for about 5 or 10 minutes. So it's feeling a lot better, but I do need to put the work in. I'm a big procrastinator in that sense.
I should have sent this video to Stalker, but Cam, the first time he works with him, he texts me a video of Zach swinging. And okay, so I hit play and I'm watching and I'm like, oh, the backswing doesn't look too bad. And then all of a sudden, things are going sideways and I'm watching the video and he doesn't even hit the ball.
Oops.
And I'm like, oh boy. Sorry, Cam. I see you're connected now. How are you doing?
Hey, Cam.
Well, thanks for joining us, Cam, and thanks for doing this with us. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. As you mentioned to me, Zach is an absolutely great person. He said you are too. I'm like, oh, just kidding. I really appreciate it, Cam. And so, why don't you just get in? What were your first impressions of seeing him in his first lesson with you?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, anytime somebody comes in first go, it's like you try to get to know him in about 5 seconds. And first of all, he's a very nice guy, very polite. You can tell he's very excited about the game. He's got a good sports history. He was a hockey player. And so I'm thinking, okay, this is good. We got something that we can work with here. And then, to your point, Murray, when you see the swing, he does a lot of things really, really well for golf. Like for somebody who hasn't really played the game that much, like there's a lot of good, call it fundamentals in there, and then obviously there's that part about hitting the ball, and that's where the work starts. As always, anybody that's taken up golf, you just got to kind of start where you need to start, and Zach's like I say, a lot of good things going on, but we had a bit of trouble hitting the ball that first go, no doubt.
Was there any areas of his swing that you thought that we got a hope here?
Honestly, most of it, like the grip and setup looked kind of okay. Like there's always going to be tweaks, and the backswing looked kind of okay. The follow through looked kind of okay, but that part between the backswing and through, that's the part where it just wasn't really, connecting, if that makes sense. And so, like I say, I think there's lots of potential for Zach. I mean, he's what it's going to come down to, obviously, is how much practice we put in, and if he's getting the right information at the right time, and that's. I've got lots of hope for it. Like I think we can do it.
We did a 3-part series about 10 years ago together in the Edmonton Journal about Edmonton's worst golfer. Where does Zach fit?
Oh, what a great question.
Oh man, that's so. You remember Ian, right, Curtis? Yeah. You remember Ian? Hard to forget. And so the difference between Zach and Ian is that Ian had been trying really hard for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he like Ian had been trying really hard for a long time, and it wasn't working for him. So I'm glad we were able to help him out. Zach's got better fundamentals just sort of naturally than Ian did, but what Ian put the effort in, you know what I mean? And so we get that same amount of effort out of Zach as we got out of Ian, we should be good. But it's I remember with Ian watching, like, I've never seen somebody aim so far to the side for a slice as that particular, like, I mean, and he played it, but it's like, so, I mean, when Zach starts hitting the ball in the middle of the face, it's not going to have a big slice like that, because we're kind of putting the framework in early so that as contact gets better, so does the ball flight. So I don't know if that answers your question, but I've got hope. I've got hope.
So what are the biggest areas you feel you're going to need to focus on with Zach over the summer?
Yeah, no, good question. So, I mean, we're going to have to work through all the aspects of the game. As we all know, like, I haven't watched him play a hole yet. I haven't watched, like, but we're talking, like, what was his number? Was it 180 something?
181.
So, I mean, I got to think there's some low-hanging fruit in the short game area. I'm thinking there's some low-hanging fruit in there, but we're going to find out as we kind of get to know each other better. So, I mean, lots of short game, and then, as always, I mean, you got to be able to move the ball around the course. You don't have to be able to move it with perfection, as we all know, but we're going to have to do a lot of work on striking as well. So just lots on. So when we're working the run, I would kind of first see us doing, if we have an hour, it's probably going to be a half an hour on full swing stuff and get some drills organized so you can take those home and do them, and then the other half's going to be probably just short game stuff, just basic chipping and putting and bunker play. Because we all know what it's like. You can get stuck in a bunker and you could just be there forever. So we got to be able to escape.
I remember taking a lesson with you on chipping, and you told me that I was broken and I can't be fixed. So I'm still broken. But,
you know what I've done? I've had a lot of therapy since then, and I think I would handle that better now.
What were the first steps you took with Zach?
You know what? It's you got to meet. We just met Zachary. He's having trouble getting the club on the ball, and so started like literally with grip and like helping him find a way to hit the ground in the same spot every single time. You know what I mean? Like some people call it coordination. I just kind of call it awareness. Like, you see it lots with people that are new to the game. They come swinging in and like they just miss above the ball or they miss the ground entirely. And so it's like hitting the ground where you're trying to is like one of the primary fundamentals of the game. So, we're working on pardon me, how he hinges his wrist, how he delivers the club to the ground. I gave him some exercises that he can do at home because I know Zach's a busy guy, and it's like, anybody that's working on a game, like they don't usually practice enough. So I'm trying to kind of find some ways to get him to be able to do that at home so that we can get as much out of this as possible. Yeah, but primarily like hitting the ground in the same spot every time. And then obviously like doing that in a way so that, so I'm talking about club face and path now, doing that in a way where like as he's hitting the ball, it's not going to be slicing way off or hooking or whatever.
Yeah.
So like primarily hands and arms to begin with. And then we're trying to, like Zach said, we're trying to incorporate some body into it to just start to make a bigger swing. But we're right at my memories, we're working on some pretty short stuff right now. Not trying to hit it too hard.
I'll ask both of you the same question, Zach and Cam. Were there areas of his game that you thought that you could see improvement in?
You want to go, Zach?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, just hitting the ball consistently, and I know that's every golfer's dream is to hit it that same way, but just to know that when I go for a swing, I guess, that I know I'm actually going to hit the ball. And that sounds pretty basic, but I'm slowly starting to build up those steps as well. And as you said, Cam, there's probably some low-hanging fruit in my short game as well, and I know that'll be in future lessons, but I always like 3, 4, maybe 5 putted every single time that I was at the greens. I think I've only 2 putted once, so that's the big one for sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
You buy into that, Cam?
I mean, yeah, I buy into that. Yeah, if there's 4 or 5 putts, man, like we can work on that for sure. To Curtis's question, yeah, I mean, like immediately, so if we've done 2 sessions. The first one, that's the one where I sent Murray the video just to kind of give us a beginning of where it's at, and then from that time to the next time with like that practice at home. I mean, there was a dramatic improvement in where he's delivering that club, and that's what we can work with, right? Like it's like once the contact starts, and I've worked with lots of beginners. Obviously, you can't do much until you get contact. Once you get contact, you can start to build and kind of grow from there. So I saw a massive improvement.
All right, a real quick one for both of you. Zach, what score do you want to get down to by the end of the summer?
Well, if, go big or go home, shoot past the moon, or shoot for the stars, land in the moon, whatever the saying is, try and break 100. That's the end-all, be-all goal. I think I can do it. Some people here around Edmonton Sports Talk looked at me dead in the face, straight face, and said, I think you could break 100, which I think is absurd. Like, that's sort of the end goal. But if I can sniff like 120, I think that would be pretty decent for me, and I would be happy with 120.
Well,
all right,
only
Cam.
89 yards to go to break 100.
Cam, what do you think's realistic for Zach over the summer?
So yeah, good question. I do believe it's realistic for him to get to around 100. I think it's possible. It's going to be super dependent on how much he's practicing and playing. Like we see it lots when people just fall in love with the game and they have kind of the opportunity to play and practice a lot, and they do make a lot of improvements, particularly when they have the right guidance, I guess. Time will. I think so. I think it's possible to break 100. Time will tell. What the practice is kind of a little bit of fire for Zach, like how much practice and play we sort of put in there. And along the way, we're just going to just make sure that the efforts are sort of matching up with the expectations, right? So if he puts those good efforts in and gets out lots and plays, he's going to do well. I think it could be close.
Okay, so Cam, you're the best teacher in Edmonton. Your lesson book is probably pretty full, but if people want to get in touch with you and do what Zach's doing, how can they find you?
Yeah, they can email me at cam@windermeregcc.com, whether they want lessons or they just have a question about clubs or whatever. Just send the notes over, and I'm happy to try to help where I can.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time. And again, thanks so much for doing this. Can't wait to get you on a month from now and see how it's going.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Have a great day.
All right. That was Cam Martens, teaching professional at the Windermere Golf and Country Club. Zach, get practicing.
Yeah.
On the other side of the break, we are going to go around YEG and talk with Ali Deeb from Country Club Tour. This is the VIP Golf Show. Stay with us.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more. Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Millwoods Golf Course. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Don't miss out on the fun. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca. We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com, and we're going to go around YEG right now, and we are going to talk with Ali Deeb. He is the assistant manager at the CCT Country Club Tour World of Golf, a new facility here in Edmonton that just expanded on another facility that they have. But good morning, Ali. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm living the dream, man. How's it going over there?
Well, I think we're probably doing the same, but is it a good dream or a nightmare? Which one?
Oh, it's the best dream. It's Sunday morning, it's a beautiful day out. Can't complain.
Awesome. Well, great stuff. Well, let's start diving into Country Club Tour's expansion of your indoor facilities and the addition of the CCT World of Golf, where you call home. Tell us about the new facility and why you guys expanded.
Well, in the previous years there, we were just starting to fill up so busy, right? Like, we opened up originally during the COVID years there.
Right.
And just year after year, it was amazing. We kept adding in more bays and kept selling it out. I knew we had a lot of diehards over here in Alberta when it comes to golf, but seeing it in person was really crazy. So we ended up getting from, I think it was 10 bays we started with, all the way up to 28 in our original location. And then by the time that was filled up, we had no more room to put them in our original location. So we went across the street, put 20 more in there, and we're actually planning on adding another 20, which would put us at 68 total bays between the two buildings. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is there a difference between the CCT World of Golf and your original facility?
Not really. There's a few minor changes with the bays here and there. We just learned from our mistakes from the first building, of course, but it's all running the same software off of the same hardware, same computers, all of that stuff, right?
I went there over the winter a couple times and enjoyed it. Are you filling up pretty well?
Oh yeah, it's been going pretty well for us. By the end of the winter, there we were basically selling out both places on a daily basis.
Oh, great.
We have one of the worst winters in Canada, and a lot of people who love golf, right? So
yeah, are your facilities open all year?
The main location, the CCT Indoor Center, located on 119th and Kingsway Ave, that one is year-round.
Yeah.
World of Golf, we're thinking about putting it to a year-round system here. At the current moment, it is closed because we do slow down with the courses opening up and whatnot, but we're thinking about opening it back up. We've tried some new memberships this summer to bring in some more people, so it's been our busiest summer yet, or our busiest April yet, at least.
Now that the outdoor golf season is here, why do you feel that it can be beneficial for someone to take their step into the CCT World of Golf or into the original facility?
There's a lot of good things about it, even in the summer, is what I love about it. Like, I use it year-round personally, of course. But the big things that I always go over is, first of all, the weather. We have a lot of rain days, and if you took the day off and you wanted to play 18, we're open. Come on in. You don't got to play through that wet stuff.
Yeah.
The smoke from the fire, same thing. It's not good to be breathing that stuff in too much, and spending 4 hours out there is not what you want. So we're ideal for that. Another huge thing with us is we have all the stats for you. So instead of just going to a range and taking some swings, getting loose, you can just walk on into us, and really get the breakdown, even have a camera on your swing. It's great for working on your clubs, working on your swing. And another big thing, too, is we're a lot less time consuming, right? Like, if you want to play 18 holes in the summer at an outside course, you got to spend 4 hours, maybe 5 hours out there.
Yeah.
You come to the indoor center, you can get it in and out in 45 minutes.
Oh, is that right?
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
That's if you're shooting par, though, right?
Oh, I don't shoot par, and I can do 45 minutes.
Okay,
I suck at golf, man. I just work in it.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Ali Deeb from Country Club Tour and World of Golf. You also did an expansion at your original facility. Now, you did mention earlier that you went up to added some more bays there, but was there more to the expansion than just that?
We did that, and we also built something of a conference room. It's a real nice setup we got in there. It used to be this massive office that we had, and we put a smart board in there, some TV, so you can do a corporate event. We've been hosting quite a few of those in there lately. So just a nice setup. You can have your meeting, your business retreat, whatever it is, do it in there. Get some food, have some lunch, come out, play 18 holes, have a little team building at the end of it, right?
CCT has a new summer indoor card promotion. What are the details of that promotion?
Yes, sir. So that's what I kind of briefly touched on there. We brought this out for the first time ever this year. It is a $50 card from now until the end of June, and then the card goes up to $100 afterwards. But the way it works is $50, and it gets you free indoor golf, unlimited, unrestricted, and it's from the first day of May here until the end of September.
Ooh, that sounds good deal.
Did you say $50? Yeah. And that
50, yeah.
And it's free. There's no other fees that you have to pay other than the $50.
No other fees. The only time there would be a fee is if you were golfing with someone who didn't have the summer pass. You still get a free hour to start it off, but the second hour is a $10 guest rate. So still extremely cheap, even with the guest rate there. And
you're giving it away.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Most places in the city here, including us, are charging somewhere from $25 to $75 an hour.
Right.
So $50 for the whole summer is what we're doing. We just want to get you in the door. Just come on in, get some swings in, and I mean, if you come in 2 to 3 times, it's paid for itself.
Well,
you got to be busy.
Ali, I'm almost speechless right now because I thought you were making a mistake there. That's why I wanted to re-clarify that, because at $50 and you can come in there and play 18 holes every day.
Yep.
Oh my God.
We had a couple come in on the very first day. They golfed for 4 hours. Both their cards were paid off day one, and then now it's just free golf for the rest of the year. Right?
Unbelievable. Well, I guess I get it, because you have 28 bays, and if you'd rather have somebody in there and maybe buying a beer or buying some lunch and whatever else they can spend some money on in there than having it sit empty, right? So I get it, but $50, holy smokes, good for you guys.
I know, it sounds too good to be true. We actually sent out the email for it on April 1st. Everyone was calling in thinking it was an April Fool's joke we were playing.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about corporate team building that you can do there, and also fundraising stuff. Why don't you go into a little more detail on those and what you offer and what that all looks like?
Yeah, so the fundraising, honestly, I think we're an ideal spot to host it at in specific. There's just so many options for it. I'll use an example of one that we did last winter there. It was like a little fundraiser event. The way it works is, I believe it was $60 per player. So obviously still nice and cheap for everyone. And the $30 was for the golf. The other $30 went towards the fundraiser. And they had over 100 people in it. So right off the bat, they made quite a chunk of change off that.
Good.
And then with the options for fundraisers after that is limitless, right? Like they were selling mulligans, they had a silent auction going. We had a long drive contest and a long putt contest, because we do have a putting green in the facility as well. So we have all these things, that it's buy-in, $5 for 3 attempts kind of thing, and just raise a few more bucks for the cause. And I believe that one, I don't want to quote the exact one, but I want to say they were able to raise about $1,400 for their fundraiser, and that's over a 4-hour span, right? So it's definitely works out pretty well for it. And who doesn't love coming in and having a beer to golf for a good cause, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you able?
And then, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Ali.
Oh yeah, just in regards to the business building, the corporate stuff there. There's so much to it where I don't want to say we're new to it because we've been doing it, but we've just more so made it a focus of ours to really, hit that nail on the head, do it right, not just host your corporate team building, but now we can provide you with the facilities for your meeting. We have the food ready, we can pre-order all that stuff. We'll take good care of you and make sure everything's planned out from A to Z before we even start.
Now, are you able to host tournaments indoors?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we do actually. We host quite a few tournaments. This year, I want to say every third week we hosted our own CCT cash scramble. That's just throughout the winter. Unfortunately, we don't do them in the summer as of yet, but that could be changing. But yeah, we host these cash scrambles. First place team gets $1,500. It's a $50 buy-in $60 buy-in per person, and it's 4-man cash scramble. You and the boys, go out there and shoot the best you can, and if you do well, you walk out of there with a few $100 each, right?
Is it based on a handicap system?
We do both. So we have low net and low gross scores.
Okay.
But the number one spot, that $1,500 cash prize, goes to the low gross.
Sounds good, Murray. We should
awesome.
get a team together.
Yeah, that sounds fun for sure.
It's good stuff in there.
So, Ali, if people are looking for more information on CCT or want to book at your indoor facilities, how can they do that?
The best way, an all-in-one spot, is on our website there. It's just countryclubtour.com, nice and easy. But if you have more specific questions or anything like that, you can always call into our facilities. We have great pros at all our courses there, but the indoor center is also full of top-notch guys. You can talk to me there, Ali, or Don is another one of the managers. Guy's top-notch, and he knows golf like the back of his hand. And our general manager over there, Jaman Musa, top-notch, same thing. Just those guys, they love golf more than I do, and golf's my whole life. So always feel free to call in, get some help there. Our emails are listed online also. And countryclubtour.com. We got our golf academy info up there too. Matt Trung runs that. Matt Trung's a great guy. If you ever have any questions about learning your swing, that's who you talk to.
One last one for you, Ali, and I'm pretty sure I know your answer for this one. Our question of the week on the show is, what did you do this winter to improve your golf game for this season?
This year with the world of golf opening up, I was so busy. I wish I put more time into it, but definitely worked on my wedges a lot. I'm feeling real confident on them with the sims. Like I was saying earlier, I love using those sims to work on the swing. And I was just able to dial those wedges in. But you know how golf is. Now that my wedges are working, I'm probably going to be mishitting my driver all year long. You can never get it all together at the same time, right?
Yeah, I hear you. No question. Well, thanks for your time with some great information. I'm sure that you're going to get a lot of phone calls are going to come your way after that deal that you told us about. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time and enjoy your summer.
Yeah, no, thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one.
You as well. That was Ali Deeb from the Country Club Tour. On the other side of the break, open segment where Stocker and I will talk all things local golf. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province. For players learning to compete, the Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Adizero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Adizero ZG. Right now, during our Adibuck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Adizero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com for more information. A quick text to get to. Hey guys, with Rory having won the Players and the Masters, does he already have Player of the Year in the bag, or can Scotty come back and take it from him? What are your thoughts on that, Curtis?
Oh, Scotty's definitely capable of overtaking him.
Yeah, I would agree. Obviously, Rory's got a big leg up.
Yeah. I mean, he became one of only 6 golfers to win a career Grand Slam.
Well, and if Scotty wasn't coming off an injury,
right,
would he not have won a couple of big events? Would he have maybe been a bigger player in the Masters?
Right,
yeah, I agree. So I'd actually probably bet that he comes back and overtakes him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Starting like he's got an 8-stroke lead here today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that means he's hot leading into this next major in a couple weeks, right?
That's right.
So, yeah, look out for Scotty. First thing we're going to do, talk about the question of the day, Stocker. And if you wanted to let us know about the question of the day or anything else, text in to 780-218-9999. And Stocker, what did you do this winter to improve your golf game?
Well, I took your advice on 2 things.
Whoa.
And that doesn't happen very often.
Wow. 2.
1, I called up Jordan Jeske from Project.
Yeah.
And got him as a personal trainer for my wife and I. So we've been lax on the exercises that he's given us because my wife hurt her leg.
Doesn't mean you have to be lax on them.
I know, but it just feels weird me doing them by myself.
Oh, Stocker. Okay.
Anyway, so I made the step anyway.
Yeah,
and
that's the first step for sure.
And then I got a new set of golf clubs.
Well, that was last year, yeah.
Yeah, but that was while we were on the air, but it was just towards the end when my car got broken into and got some new TaylorMade. So.
And how's the game early this season?
Well, erratic. I played 4 times, 2 okay and 2 not so good, but I'm having trouble gauging the distance that I hit these clubs.
Because you hit them further.
They hit them further.
And straighter.
Yeah,
who knew?
Yeah, right.
Who was giving you that advice for 7 years of this show?
That's right. And but I like them very much. I was saying off the air to you that I'm having trouble finding the right gaps for the clubs that I use, like especially the hybrids. I don't know exactly how far they go.
Yeah, we were talking about that. You have the right clubs in your bag. You just gotta hit them because they go the distance you want them to go.
Yeah, they go a little further most of the time, so it's hard to dial back. And when you dial back, sometimes you don't hit a good shot.
Yeah,
you have to commit to the shot.
Yeah.
So,
well, both of those things are going to make you a better golfer, Stocker. So well done.
Yeah,
I like it. For me, I'm sure regular listeners of the show, I had a torn labrum in my shoulder last year. I had to cut my golf season short, unfortunately, and get that looked after. But I'm also a workout junkie, as you know, Stocker. I work out in the wintertime. I work out like 2 hours a day and every day. I mean, I'm a nut with that stuff. But anyways, rehab my shoulder. That was my big thing. And for 8 months, my shoulder was so injured. I couldn't even do one single push-up for 8 months. And part of my rehab, I was doing 150 push-ups a day.
Really?
So, yeah, my shoulder's better. And I've only played golf once.
Yeah.
Second time is going to be today. Looking forward to that. But I didn't remember what it was like to hit a golf ball with no pain.
And now you do?
And now I was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. So, man, the first guy, I only shot 72, but that was my first game in like 6 months. But
nothing wrong with 72.
I'm excited. I think that I'm going to have a pretty good year playing now that I'm healthy. So, looking forward to that for sure. So rehabbing my shoulder was mine and just the exercise stuff. But local event, Stocker, we have already had a junior event to report on.
Yeah, at Lethbridge's Paradise Canyon on the Maple Leaf Junior Tour. Edmonton's 13-year-old Danica Horsica, who I mentioned often on last year's show because she won everything around. She won by 2 shots with rounds of 75 and 82. In the girls' 15 to 19 division, Danica's 13. In the girls' 15 to 19 division, Shaylee Kostiak tied for second with rounds of 77-82 for 159 total. And 12-year-old Oscar Gosnack took the Pee Wee boys. The Edmonton golfer went 75-75 to win by 12 shots. That's pretty good,
That's pretty good, yeah.
Definitive victory there for Oscar.
Yeah, 12 shots, yeah.
Yeah, and then the junior boys at St. Albert, 18-year-old Russell Quinn won a 2-hole playoff over Innisfail's Bray Rogaluk. Both players tied after rounds of 69-69. So we're on our way.
That's pretty good golf for this time of year already out of these youngsters, hey?
Oh, well, yeah, especially Oscar, 12 years old, and he goes 75-75. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good golf. And we've already had a few hole-in-ones that have we know about here in the Edmonton area this season.
Yeah, the first one was at the Derrick, Devilliers Jonker. Hole number 5, 189 yards with his big 7-iron. And then at the ranch, you had one, Ken Lowe, on number 3, 8-iron from 146 yards.
Well, congratulations to those people. I want to go back to that first one a second. You said 189 yard 7-iron.
With a 7-iron. That's a big one.
Oh.
That's a Rory shot.
Yeah, that's a big 7-iron, no question. A couple other things I wanted to get to in this. Oh, you have more?
No, I was just going to say, to make sure that you send in any hole-in-ones to the show, text them in or send them to me on my email account, and we'll read them out.
Well, what's your email? See if you remember it this year. Last year, you couldn't remember your own email.
Yeah, probably. Curtis Stock at iCloud.com.
All right. A couple other things I wanted to get into. First, the TGL, the indoor golf league that Rory and Tiger put together, happened over the winter for 2 months or so. I think it went on. I'd love to hear what you thought of it and just talk about that for a little bit.
I'm not that familiar with it, so you go ahead.
You didn't watch?
No, I did not watch.
Wow. Well, to be honest with you, because it involves Tiger, I was a little intrigued.
Right.
But I was getting lots of different radio stations and whatnot reaching out to me, wanting me to do hits when it started and talk about it. So I had to get into it because I had to be knowledgeable when I'm about it. And you know what I liked about it was just that it's something new and different, and it was getting more eyeballs on golf. And the more eyeballs that get on golf, and the more people that see it, they may want to get into it and play it, and which is just beneficial for the game as a whole, right?
Yeah.
And so that was the best part about it. The part I didn't like about it was that the technology that they used was, and Tiger and Rory started it, so the technology they used was a company that Tiger is involved with, and it's the least good. It's the less quality technology that's out there of any of the indoor equipment.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they do. So it wasn't always accurate. So you'd see guys hit a pitching wedge. These guys are the best players in the world. They know how far they hit a pitching wedge.
Right.
And guys would blow it like 20 yards long.
Oh, is that right?
No, they didn't. The technology screwed up.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that's one thing that they need to get dialed in. Is just make sure the technology has to be accurate. And with sports, as you know, is so much about gambling now.
Yeah.
And if you're gambling on it and the technology is not accurate,
you're not happy.
That's a problem.
That's a big problem, yeah.
But I think what's going to happen is they're going to tinker with it over the winter, or over the off season. It's going to come back. I'd love to see him maybe get some LPGA Tour players involved, and maybe even some senior tour players. Whatever they're going to do, they need to. They're going to learn from it, and they're going to make it better. And I think it might be here to stay. I think.
I just watched. I watched part of one show and I wasn't thrilled, so I didn't watch it again.
Well, early on, all the matches were blowouts.
Yeah.
And I think that took some of the people's interest away. But later on in the season, when there were some close matches, it was pretty good because it was more intriguing. It was just like if you turn on a hockey game and this hockey game's 8-1, you're probably going to turn it off or you go do something else. But so it was the same with this. Another thing I want to talk to you about, Stalker. It went crazy viral. We probably all saw it. A big fist fight on the golf course in Kelowna. The group that was in front, it was on 18. The group that was on the tee felt frustrated that the group in front of them was holding them up all day. So they decided to hit their golf ball into them. And then they got up and there ended up being the big fight. If you haven't watched it, it's easy to see on YouTube. Just go YouTube and golf fight in Kelowna. What are your thoughts on that, Stalker?
Well, I almost got in one with a late friend of mine, Robin Brownlee. He passed away.
Yeah.
We were in just outside of Vegas in the middle of nowhere. And these guys were hitting into us. And Robin said, "Well, I'll fix that." And he gets in his cart and he drives down.
Robin's was a big man.
He was a big boy.
Yeah.
And a tough one. And he goes and he drives up to these guys and he comes back and tells me, he says, "Well, they won't be doing that again." And so we get up on the 18th green and all of a sudden, boom, 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 4 shots come into the green.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good, no. So Robin goes over to them, and he yells back to me. He says, these guys think they're tough. Let's find out how tough they are. I said, Robin, there's no we in this. Imagine going up against four, and they were big guys. And you were in the middle of nowhere, and they got in their truck rack, there's a gun in their truck rack at the back. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is just what I need.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's a couple of my big takeaways from it is everyone needs to recognize and realize that your job on a golf course is to keep up to the group in front of you.
Right.
And that is so important. Groups need to do that. And sometimes they'll say to marshals or ambassadors, well, then we're not holding anybody up. Your job is to keep up to the group in front of you. Don't worry about what's behind you. That's the marshal or the ambassador's job to worry about that. So you just keep up to the group in front of you. But so many people, they think that it's the group in front of them that's slow. It almost never is.
Yeah.
Because one slow group can slow a golf course down for the rest of the day.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 groups in front of you. But people only see what's right in front of them. So they're mad at the group in front of them when it could be, but it probably isn't them. And so in this scenario, I put a lot of the onus on the golf course sure, the people involved were both in the wrong. If the one group was holding them up, and sure. But you don't hit balls into them and you don't fight.
No.
I mean, everyone was in the wrong there, but the golf course should have this is the 18th hole. If they were behind or somewhere the pace was slow, they should have been dealing with it or attempting to, and then have communication with the groups in behind them. If there wasn't that support out on the golf course, then they should have been phoning into the pro shop, say, hey, what's going on? It's really slow out here. We're getting frustrated. And then the golf course should have dealt with it. So I put a lot of the blame on the golf course. Obviously, the people, they shouldn't have acted the way they acted.
No.
But the guy that was doing the punching, they were all involved. The guy kept coming at him. The big guy kept coming at him. So the guy had to punch him.
Yeah.
He was defending himself. So, and I've heard there's no charges involved. And I'm not going to say the name. And I said this to you off air. I'm not going to say the name because I've heard who the guy was that did all the damage. Not a guy you want to mess with.
No.
Anyways, that was a pretty wild story in golf. But
I remember we were at another golf course just outside of Vegas, and we get to this second hole, and there's like 10 groups on the tee box. We go to the next. We figure, well, we'll pass these guys and find a hole. There's got to be somebody that's holding us up. We went from hole to hole to hole. It was full. It was backed up that much. I went into the pro shop and I said, how often are you sending guys out? The guy says, every day.
Good one. Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to be joined by Blair McDowell. He's the executive golf professional general manager at the Northern Bear Golf Club. So we're going to touch base with him, find out what's going on with their clubhouse, find out what's new and exciting in the Edmonton golf landscape. So stick with us. We're also going to have our first trivia contest of the season as soon as we get back from the break as well. So this is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk. Stay with us.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province for players learning to compete. The Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service. From tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club. A laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or visit us online.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
It's back. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. Some of the brightest minds in Edmonton come together to discuss and brainstorm big thoughts. Corporate Connections Think Tank brings our members and selected guests together to share experiences and ideas around some of the most relevant topics in business today. Topics that impact each of us, every business, most decisions, all initiatives. Will you come and join the conversation? Get questions answered, learn a few new perspectives, and be part of this energetic and inspiring event on May 28th. Corporate Connections Think Tank. Visit us at corporateconnections.com, where leaders connect.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, August 28th at Leduc Golf and Country Club. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Leduc Golf and Country Club. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament promises unforgettable experiences. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
I could have taken some photos for OnlyFans. Reed Wilkins up-gown shots. What's Reed wearing for the eye surgery? What's going to pop out next? I think I was totally covered, except my eyeball peeking out, and maybe other parts of me. I don't know if they uncovered anything else. Cover up his face, but lift up that gown. Oh, you know what? Put it back.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here at Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now a trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar with 5 locations around Edmonton. Why not tonight? And Stalker, what is the question of the week this week?
Well, we mentioned that Rory McIlroy won the Masters to complete the Grand Slam. He joined Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods. But the question is, what golfer has finished second in a major the most times?
All right. So
what golfers finished second in a major the most times?
If you want to get in on that trivia and try to win the prize, text into 780-218-9999 and let us know who you think that answer is. And we'll announce the winner at the end of the show. One quick text to get to, and this is exactly what we were talking about in the last segment. TGL brought me into golf, gave me names to follow. I just started swinging this winter, and that's from Jeremy the Surveyor. And, that's exactly what I was talking about before, is gets eyeballs on the game and whatnot. So another text just came in. How much did Murray spend at the merch shop at Augusta? I've heard it's not uncommon to hear people spend over $10K. Well, I didn't spend very much. I did have a list of people. I had a whole spreadsheet of people were asking me if I would do merch and bring merch back. So for me, I don't bought myself hardly anything. I bought my wife a jacket and a hat. I bought my son something. I bought me just a little memento, and then I bought. I spent probably around $1,000.
That's pretty good.
And then on top of that, what the other people wanted me to buy for them. But that's a great question though. That merchandise shop is nuts.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
absolutely
they wheel
nuts.
through people like nothing. Eh?
I
Just
know.
boom, boom.
$90 million in sales that week in the merch shops is what they do. Pretty similar to what Northern Bears Pro Shop does on a monthly basis, I would think. And we welcome Blair McDowell to the show, the Executive Professional General Manager at the Northern Bear. Good morning, Blair. How are you doing?
Good morning, guys.
Well,
How are you, Blair?
thanks for joining us.
Doing
Now,
well.
we're just talking about the merch shops at Augusta, where I was fortunate enough to be this year. $90 million in sales in a week. Your shop come close to that, Blair?
Not right now, for sure, where we are. But I've been there and seen it firsthand. It's incredible.
Yeah, no question about it. So, Blair, we're now a few weeks into the golf season this year. What are you hearing about course conditions around the Edmonton area?
Well, it sounds from what I've heard from other guys in the business, and sounds like most people wintered very well and are happy with their conditions. And it's a little scary when we get that snowfall in April and a heavy snowfall, but it seems like everybody came through the winter fairly well.
Golf seems to really have picked up strong after COVID. Are you finding that more and more people are getting into the game? Because I certainly do.
Yeah, it's been crazy, to be honest with you. The more you think about the amount of, I found the amount of ladies and juniors, and it's crazy how many people have taken to the game of golf, whether, I'm not sure what to attribute that to. Murray, you mentioned a little bit more eyeballs on golf, whether it be TGL, Top Golf, Launchpad, putt, and golf sims. I mean, there's more golf simulators played and playing golf courses now almost. So, it's crazy how many people have taken to the game, and it's a wonderful thing.
Now, last year, unfortunately, the big off-season news in the Edmonton area was the Taj Mahal of clubhouses, yours at Northern Bear burning down. How did operations go last year in your temporary facilities, and where are you at in the process of getting a new facility booked?
Well, we had a trying year last year, but all in all, our golf stayed up. We had a number of rounds we wanted. We were happy with the season. In our temporary facilities, it wasn't. We worked with came through very well, and our temporary facilities worked out very well. As for the new facility, we're still working on finalizing the design. As you know, it wasn't Taj Mahal, but it always wasn't the most practical Taj Mahal for golf. And and things like our banquet facility was maybe a little small for big tournaments and big weddings. So one thing we're really seeing is obviously making that bigger. Also, we had a wonderful patio or deck that overlooks the Nines, and it seems whole, beautiful, but ultimately it didn't see a lot of sunshine. So we're in the process of moving that around and finding a better place and more sunny for our patio. So those two things are kind of the last things we're working on for our new facility. And we should have the design and everything finalized in the next couple weeks here.
Good.
And Blair, just a follow up on that. So once the design is done, what's the timeline look like to start the build, and ultimately when you would move into it?
Yeah, we would have been the shovels in the ground already by the time. We've had some, the natural process is taking a little bit longer than we expected. And so ultimately, I think once we get in the ground, we'd like to, we think it can be in by the middle or end of 2026. Yeah.
We've got one of the finest layouts in all of Canada. I've always believed that about Northern Bear. So you got to have one of the best clubhouses too.
Yeah, I agree.
Blair, how have you had to adjust and change your business due to having temporary facilities, especially when it comes to golf tournaments? Or is it pretty close to business as usual for you guys now that you've got everything set up the way it's going to be for a bit?
Well, we do a lot of corporate events, and even before the change in clubhouse for fire, most of our tournaments were in the tournament tent. So in that way, our business won't change. It will be the same. It has been the same. So we didn't really lose any corporate tournaments or anything like that. So it won't change in that respect. That's the only real change we have event-wise, that we don't really do a lot of tournaments. I mean, we don't really do a lot of weddings, where we do a lot of weddings in the clubhouse, obviously. So it's pretty much business as usual for corporate-wise anyway.
Blair, if golfers want to go out and play Northern Bear, how can they book a tee time?
Well, you can go online at northernbeargolf.com or phone the golf shop 780-922-2327. Sorry.
Blair, how are the early season conditions out at your place? You were mentioning that you're hearing good things all around the city, but you guys wintered pretty well as well?
Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. I think McDowell, our superintendent, has his golf course in great shape. He's tirelessly working towards making it better. So, I think we need a little bit of sunshine and some moisture, and every day we see great improvement. So it's good, but it will be better in the next 3 weeks to a month. Yeah.
Awesome. One last one I wanted to circle back. In the Edmonton area, a couple of things. Anything new or exciting in and around the Edmonton golf scene this year? And I'm just curious, with the political landscape spurred on by somebody getting voted in down south of us, what impact do you think that might have on the golf season here in Edmonton?
Yeah, I don't know if there's too much in the golf scene other than maybe, always manufacturers have new products to sell. And I'm not sure if there's much new in the Edmonton golf scene, but I think I don't believe that golf will be impacted too much by the changes we're seeing. People will find the resources to have the recreation, do the recreation, play the game of golf they love. We found that in the past through, I mean, we felt so many forces against us during the COVID years, and people still found ways to get out and play golf, and still found ways to play the game they love. So I don't really think it's going to impact the golf business too much.
So one last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what did Blair McDowell do this winter to help your golf game this season?
well, I did what everybody else does. I hit balls, maybe not necessarily into a stream. I hit, more outdoors more often, I guess. But, I worked out a little bit, worked on my game,
Yeah, you played, you were down in Arizona quite a bit again, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a little bit down there,
Awesome. Well, we certainly appreciate your time. I'm sure I'll see you out on the links at a tournament or two this summer. But obviously, we wish you the best of luck out at Northern Bear and have yourself a great season.
Awesome. Thanks very much, guys. Take care.
Thanks, Blair.
Thanks, Blair. Yeah, that was Blair McDowell from the Northern Bear Golf Club. All right, Stalker Trivia. What was the big answer?
The big answer was Jack Nicklaus. Jack has the most major wins, 18. And also the most seconds, 19.
Wow. Now, the winner of the contest is a nasty. Now, whether or not everyone that listens to the VIP Golf Show is a Edmonton Sports Talk regular or not, all the listeners are known as nasty. So everyone listening out here is a nasty too. But VR Montenegro is the winner. Congratulations, VR. I don't have everything quite together yet for the prizing. I have a few things to collect, so I will reach out to you as quick as possible and get you your prize. So congratulations on that. Before we wrap up, Stalker, I do want to talk to you. You said you played 4 rounds of golf this year.
Yeah.
Where have you played? And we talked about your game, but talk a little bit about where you played and what the conditions were like and what you're seeing.
I played Montgomery Glen in Wetaskiwin, which is where I play my first round every year. I just find it an enjoyable place to play. The ranch, where conditions are more of the same. It's always good. It doesn't matter what time of year. It's always in great shape, and the changes that you make are always good. Victoria, I played. The old girl often seems to take months to get into good shape, but it's surprisingly very good already this year. I was very impressed. And then I played the Legends, where I played for a long time. The Legends opened in 1994 with their first 9, the second 9, 1995, and then the Champions 9 in 2006. The greens were fabulous. Greenkeeper Craig Spicer's done a really good job out there. So 4 courses, 4 A's.
All right. Well, that's great to hear. Well, that wraps up week 1 here on the VIP Golf Show. So thanks very much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back with you next Sunday and every Sunday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Next week on the show, we're going to preview the PGA Championship. We're going to chat with Andrew Fox from 7 Gen Golf. We'll get you some golf tips with Scott Stiles, and we'll visit with Brandon McGregor from TaylorMade. We'll go around YEG and check in with Sean Piercy from the ranch. So hopefully you get out and play some golf this week. And be sure to tune in right here, Edmonton Sports Talk, each and every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. for the VIP Golf Show. Have a good week.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.